As aforementioned, my computers are at Best Buy being repaired currently. I unfortunately got a BSOD, blue screen of death, as you don't know, in my desktop, and the laptop just won't boot, so I'm gonna get all those things repaired. To tide my channel over, I'm going to be streaming until Wednesday cloud-based Xbox Game Pass gameplay. Because honestly, I'm extremely impressed with how fluid this game was. Like, it looks in the video like it's 30 FPS, but this was playing a relatively solid 50 to 60 FPS. And considering that I'm not using either a console or my PCs, this is all cloud streamed gameplay live. It is extremely impressive how far cloud gaming has come in recent years. Now, we all remember Google Stadia being a pile of garbage. Did we ever think that they were going to be the ones to usher in the revolution of cloud gaming? No. It's going to be Microsoft and Sony. They're the video game champions. They're the video game heavy hitters. And yes, Nintendo is included as a top 3 heavy hitter in gaming, but Nintendo has always prioritized gameplay over advances in graphics, which I both agree and disagree with. Because, my God, like, this gameplay for having my PCs in the repair shop at Best Buy and having no console, this gameplay felt like close to console native quality. It's not going to match native, like, uncapped resolution and frame rate on a PC or a console. 4K or 8K or upscaled FSR or DLSS 3 with NVIDIA and FSR 3 with AMD's Fidelity Super Resolution technology. For those who are not in the know, FSR 3 is now available for all NVIDIA and AMD GPUs, as AMD has graciously released it free of charge for everyone. So upscaling is now a feature for the masses. And the consoles are going to make use of this technology because I'm certain they're already doing it. Because this is Halo 3 running on cloud at a solid 50 FPS. This, a year ago, was impossible. Absolutely impossible. Cloud gaming was garbage. A year ago, cloud gaming looked like N64 to Super Nintendo quality or worse graphics. And now, we're getting at least 1080p to 1440p cloud gaming stream. And the possibilities for cloud gaming are absolutely endless. Imagine your console is all in the cloud. You never lose your saves ever. You never lose your game types ever. And it goes even further. Imagine if our computers get upgrades from the cloud, that we never have to buy or replace physical hardware again in like 20 to 30 years. And we just have the cloud literally update our systems to be protected and faster in real time. Unfortunately, for all the evils of microtransaction and modern gaming and all these new practices that digital technology affords, I see a silver lining. Streamlined security, upgrades, the end user in Web 3.0 is going to gain the same power as the technical user without needing to know tech. That it's going to give power to an unprecedented level of humanity such as never existed before in human history. Indeed, we have never been more powerful in America than right now. This is such an exciting time to be alive. I know this is just an old game being streamed, but I have to keep streaming Halo 3 because I want Halo 3 to get the message that if you put down the servers for MCC, I'm not paying for anything new you make. That is a stab in the back that no technology, no new high-spec system can undo. That betrayal can't be fixed with better technology. In fact, better technology only would make it even worse. Because this kind of technology and fidelity, you have no excuse not to add content to a 20-year-old game that people still play and people still love to play, like Halo 3. You owe it to your fans after launching this game broken for 3 years to fix your mess, to not only make the next Unreal Engine 5 Halo awesome, but to make this game have infinite content. Every single game in the Master Chief Collection on top of Infinite and the next Halo needs to have consistent live service, especially the classic ones. And if you're not going to do it, okay, give the community the tools to make matchmaking playlist updates. Give the community the ability to update games they care about in matchmaking that they care about. That way, no matter what, people will have brand loyalty. Even if there were a small handful of people playing the Halo 3 in the MCC, like a few thousand people, and not that many, but they had the power to update matchmaking playlists and add content that whatever they cared to, because they had all the developer dev kit tools, you would have a loyal fan base that will gobble up any Halo product you make by attrition, by fact of your ability to cater to their needs. Customization is how Halo has thrived and how it was invented. The social party aspect only worked for Bungie because of Halo's constant emphasis on play the game exactly how you want. Halo has lost that customization. And only in Infinite are you starting to get the knowledge of how important the community and customization is, because you've made the Forge so badass and so full of features. The next Halo has to take this all, crank this up to 10,000, and it has to cater to advanced power users and people who are noobs and don't have the time to learn node scripting. It has to cater to every single one of them to succeed. The one weakness of the Forge in Infinite is it's too hard to use. End users are never going to use it. It's an amazing tool. It's a legendary achievement, 343. It's the best thing you've done ever as a company, and you must be commended for it. But if you release the next game and cut support for the MCC, even when cloud gaming is starting to hit its stride finally, because Microsoft actually gives a fuck. Google just was pissing in the wind with Stadia, thinking that they were going to make a magnum opus, but it was a magnum of shittest. And they have a real chance here, because Bungie is flubbing it up with Sony. Bungie is dropping the ball. You need to triple down on Halo. $65 billion for Activision Blizzard. Well, you bet some of that billions better go into saving Halo, because Halo has never been less relevant, and it should be. It defined most modern gaming trends and made your Xbox what it is. Halo is Xbox. And you need to prioritize it in Gears of War again. Or the Xbox currently is dead behind Sony and Nintendo, because they're catering to video gamers. They're catering to their fans. They're not bullshitting people. They're giving people value for their money. The PS5, even if it isn't as powerful as the Xbox Series X, is gamer first. The games are better. The controller is better. And I love Xbox. I am an Xbox hardcore, a PC master race person. Xbox is my platform, even though it's simply the stepping stone to PC. It's a downscale version of the PC experience. That's what Microsoft intends it to be. But it needs to be better than that. For Microsoft to have more PC market share, it needs to be the same experience for less money. If Xbox was an exact, uncapped, full resolution, full content, complete experience like a PC, for hundreds less than the PC, both will sell better. Period. End of story. The next Zen 6 Xbox needs to fulfill that potential. And it needs to have day one Halo on the launch day of the console, not before, not let's release Halo on an old shit console and just cut out features that we think we don't have time to make. No, make the next Halo only next-gen PC and Xbox, period. For PC day one and for Xbox day one. And enough of this console or PC exclusive. Exclusives suck. We want it on PC and console. We want more people playing our games. And the people who are saying bad stuff about crossplay, get good. Crossplay is only a good thing for the industry. We need more better anti-cheat functions, but more people able to play on any platform they want. If you don't want people to pirate games, eliminate console exclusives and watch yourself make trillions of dollars. You want pirating of video games to end? There's a very simple fix. No more console exclusives. Everything PC and console, everything is available on any platform you want. Everything. Even Nintendo games. Like, this should go for Nintendo too. Imagine if Nintendo swallowed their pride and released games for Apple Silicon or PC or PlayStation or Xbox, like all of them at the same time. They would make $50 trillion in under 7 months. They would literally have people sacrificing to the Virgin Mary just to prostrate themselves for Pikachu every hour of everyday Pika cock and Pika ass. They would be doing that without even thinking about it. Seriously, you need to hire me. You need to hire real video gamers to save modern gaming. They hire people who care about woke stats and all this other fucking garbage. Hire the people who actually are willing to make their lives based in video games. And I promise you, you'll sell more video games. That's all I got.